people come back to The Fix. It's the second edition of something I think run with the name State of the Dancehall. Yeah, State of the Dancehall, State of the Dancehall, one of them. I run with that title there. But yeah, right now, second edition, and we thought to talk to none other than band leader of Ruff Kutt Band, the one, the only, the selfish, Mr. Nigel Staff.
Blessed love. Bad man, very selfish.
See that? Let's start with the fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, big up and much respect.
Yeah, man, bless up yourself, my G. A long time we're supposed to forward back around.
Which is right.
I'm going to reach.
Been a hide way out.
Yeah, been a hide way out.
Been a hide way out, but you can't hide no longer. Cannot hide no longer. First of all, I have to say, you know, blessings to you.
Yes, sir.
It's glad to see you here. I think this is the first time we talk. Well, we talk. No,
yeah.
It's the first time you talk to the audience since you have that stroke thing there.
Yes. Yeah.
It's good to see. Say,
no, I think probably not. Me don't know. Because in like 2 days, it'll be 4 years, you know.
4 years.
Yeah, man, time running, you know.
Time run for real.
I
think I'm more than 4 years since you're on the platform, man.
Yeah.
Things are for real.
All right, that's a word.
Oh, you been a manage it?
Good to go, man. Good to go.
No, see, you're good to go, because you're there all about the place. You travel all about the place, man. See all about the tiny desk.
Yeah.
Up. You know, the usual settings. You know, legendary.
But you don't know, we have those are, them call them lifestyle diseases. So you get diabetes because you eat too much sugar, salt related to hypertension, you know them something else. So yeah, you just change your lifestyle for manage it better. So I did a lot of lifestyle changes. The entertainment industry have you eating all hours a night. You can't get for manage just your food intake in terms of the kind of food you eat. You leave us, so now you reach England in the morning, and then you connect go Berlin, and when you reach Berlin, the only thing you have pizza and you're tired. It's haywire.
Yeah, pizza is like, you never trust like the local cuisine.
No, and then you know they're long enough for even say, where can you get the fruits? Where can you get the vegetables? Where can you even get something to cook? It's hard. It's like almost impossible. People say to me a lot, yo, it can do? And I'm like saying to myself, you think so? You've never been on tour. Being a tourist is different from being on tour.
Yeah.
And people don't get that. But it's something that, especially at my age, I have to make a special effort to do. And one of the things I did was to literally slow down. So you might see me on the road a lot, but I'm not doing as much. Because there's a time I was doing double what I was doing. I'd come off tour, be in the studio and chasing plays. No, I don't do that anymore.
So you find the lifestyle changes to be, or you find making those changes?
It's hard, but it's not impossible. And it's kind of weird for me personally because you're in the predicament now, it's easier to make the change. When you never had any ailments or any symptoms, you're like, sure, can drink 2 bottles of rum. Now you know if you drink 2 glasses of wine, go to take you up. Yeah, you know, if you eat too much sugar.
Because they have a conversation about that before.
Yeah, because I say. So you just, things that you could eat, things that you could do when you're younger, you just can't do it at the age. It's just part of the journey. I mean, I don't know. But it's doable, and I think I'm managing it well. You know? My biggest obstacle is, like, if I'm here for 3 months, I go in the pool and I swim and I take off. Easy 20 pounds. Easy.
No, man.
And then...
You're swimming really well.
No, yeah, and I swim really well too.
Man.
But I go on tour for the rest of the year, and then when I reach January again, back at square one. Put on 20 more pounds. So that's what I'm trying to regulate. But I'm good otherwise.
Fine.
Give thanks for that.
It's rough, you know. When me go for like, about 3 times I go for for the year. Every time I go for I feel I'm put on about 5-10 pounds.
Got them food full of hormones and bug or something. But I mean, I know.
Swear. So, it was rough. It was rough, yeah.
It's rough.
Why you name Ruff Kutt though?
Rough them up.
Speaking of, you want to start at the controversies, the mix-up surrounding Ruff Kutt involved in a mix-up, people. That's crazy.
How so?
You're involved in a mix-up.
We are
go on.
Unless the mix-up
a war
is
with
the
artists,
music.
a fight against artists. Yo,
we build artists, we not kill artists. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do that. We build artists, we not kill artists, but we do it under respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could talk about the incident our last year, J-Con. Because this is the first time.
This and this year,
yeah. I'm going to start about that and get it out of the way. Right?
Yo, your reigniter, you add fuel to something that's long been dead and
So
cold,
dead.
bro. It's been dead. I mean, like, the incident was the incident. I mean, oh man. All right, so we had the show, Sharkies.
Yeah.
Many different people in Ruff Kutt negotiate shows. Like, that's the level that we have the personnel working. So it's not about playing music. So people book shows, whatever. So I was literally booking a Sharky show. And so we got that list of artists. I reached out to the artists and the managers and the agents, asked for set lists, asked for MP3s, set up rehearsal time, and setting up rehearsals is a chore, you know, because there's so many moving parts, so many schedules that you have to synchronize. So what happened was they kept changing their rehearsal times because they had shows to do.
Okay.
They had booking subsequent to the rehearsals, and they kind of put the shows over the rehearsals, which I get. You're gonna make money versus you're gonna prepare to make money. I get that. So there came a point where we weren't gonna get to rehearse. We've never seen this brother. We've never worked with him. Like, we physically do. I don't. If I pass my road, I would know. Look. And then we've never worked with him.
I'm not disrespecting. It's
No, it's true.
Okay.
When I make a disclaimer, anything when I say tonight is not a disrespect.
Okay.
It's my opinion, and an opinion is like a navel. Everybody have one. So if you don't like my navel, that's on you. Good. Yeah. Somebody start talk freely.
Why you put the image of your navel?
A cure zero. Anyway, so I'm saying he did. They weren't available for rehearsals. But the irony of it was Basie was saying, bro, the man of a bad song, you know. And at the time, Basie said, yo, we need to learn it. And Basie says, the song is so bad that we have to even learn the actual mix that engineer did, because the beat drop right, a whole bunch of stuff. So we made a special effort to learn the songs. Remember, learning the songs is not making a set. It's not, should I say choreograph? It's not making an artist performance set then.
Okay.
So it's like, we don't even know him personality. We don't know him key. We don't even can manage it. We don't know nothing. Anyway, come on the show, showtime. The first time we are seeing this man in real life is when he's at the
show, a performance.
At the edge of the stairs to walk up on the stage.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't intro come on. So what we did, because we don't really know him, we had what we call stems.
Yeah.
Playing, and we're playing along with the stems. After the first song, him start cuss. Second song go on, him cuss again. So what we did now, we made...
Cuss on.
Yeah. And know what we are doing, play him good, and etc., whatever. So by the third song, we are not playing anymore. We're just triggering the stems.
Okay.
So you're not supposed to have a problem that because the stems is actually your song. I'm still a cuss. So I saw Drummy lose it. Basically even lose it more than Drummy. And everybody saw the incident. And it at one point it got very volatile. And Ruff Kutt were rough for a reason when I really back from things. So it got really volatile.
Drummy did seem like more than anybody said. Basie actually was.
Them said Basie more. And me at the pitbull, you know. And me at the pitbull. Drummy, I'm hungry bite. and Basie a Rottweiler. Yeah, man. So we can we do a thing under respect, you know. Naro. When we build artists, when I kill artists. I can't even tell you this. There are lots of times at rehearsals where more established artists come to the rehearsals and want to cut the line. And we're like, no. I have stuff to do there? No. Because there was a time when you were that young artist waiting for a bus, wait your turn. That's what we deal with. That's how we deal with music, under respect and under principle. So if we are going bad this, we deal under respect and principle, you know.
Yeah.
So if I whatever it is, so at the end of the day, the incident was the incident. It spawned what it spawned. Him kind of blacklist himself. So we haven't even had a promoter or anybody call us to do a show with him for us to even say, yes, we'll work with him. No, we won't work with him. I mean, I think the incident speaks for itself.
Him did apologize too, no? Was there?
I don't know. Bro, let me tell you how me stay. Me, I'm going to pay them something in mind. So if he actually did, I honestly didn't see it. To accept it or not accept it, I really don't know. I honestly don't know. There was a point where we had a meeting and the consensus of the meeting was, no, you need to say anything because it's when you watch the footage, you really see what happened. And I don't think there's an explanation necessary outside. So this is the first I'm actually speaking about it in real life.
Was there a need, or was there a feeling that there was a need to speak up for musicians? Because it seemed like this has been an ongoing thing where artists disrespect the bands them when things now go for them. So yeah, there was a need to, like, you felt like there was a need.
Yes, and a lot of persons that reached out were actually happy that we took the stand that we took. And they even went as far as to say, you are the guys that are at the front of the battlefield, so to speak. So you are the guys with the biggest voice and the most impactful voice. So when an incident like this happens, for us to defend it on behalf of the whole musician fraternity, it was really welcome. It was really good. I mean, let's be fair though. I mean, there's no system that trains or teach artists about the rules of the stage. There's no system that tells them the importance of rehearsals. There are a lot of missing parts. I want to tell you this, the parts are there, but they're not in cohesion. They to find it is to go to many different stores in many different locations. And the onus would have to be on the person to be discerning enough. There's not a one-stop shop. So you go up to UE to do your degree, you know, you have a library up there, you have your lecturers, you have your this, you have your that, and within that campus you can find everything. In the entertainment industry, you have to go Mobile for this, you have to go Westmoreland for that.
Right.
You have to go this place on a particular day to see this person to get this done. So I get it.
You don't like everything, so them thing that would just be ingrained within the space.
No. We take that for granted, and that's where we fall short. We think that everything is organic and everything is a vibe and everything is a no. The rest of the world treats it as calculated. So we wait for the orange tree to grow up in the garden, and then we get the best orange. A tree grow up in a for them garden, and them see a nice orange tree. Them start to deal with the seed. Them start to look for the land for plant all of these orchards. Them start to do the orange versus the tangerine if we see what we get. So there's a system that they apply to everything that we don't do it. And that's cool that we don't do it, because there's a special thing with our disorganization that works for us. But if you're trying to interface with the people who do it in an organized way, at some point you need to at least acknowledge or learn their rules, so to speak. So we were the voice in that moment. You have established artists that are basically culprits of the same thing. But the difference with those artists are that they'll come to rehearsals. Me and Beanie were regular. Me and Beanie, and here why me and Beanie were, because we're perfectionists. We want.
You know, some figures say something like that.
Yeah, man. So Beanie want it this way, me want it that way, and we genuinely have our reasons for doing it, you know. And we go tooth and nail, and we not chat, and it almost come to blows sometimes. But it's with the right thing in mind. You have other artists where on stage, yo, Buns, we did that. Me and say, we, Sizzla and us, we have this thing, yo, you're dead tonight, you know. Walk out your show tonight, you know. And that is, and you get the best performance out of it because it's a healthy competition of trying to outdo each other and trying to be the best at what you do and contribute to the show. So, yeah.
We get that definitely from Sizzla where
Yeah.
it's a part of the performance that's like, yeah.
So we don't really do the disrespect, and we're not really like, we have thick skins, we're sensitive, we're not sensitive like that. And if we not like something, we prefer talk to you and say, bro, that nothing. And likewise, if you not like someone, we do talk to it. So this thing where you come in an industry where you don't even know how we are and what we do and behave the way you behave. Remember one whole island run him down for chop him up in a real life, quote unquote. Kind of like, how can you diss these people?
The establishment.
Yeah.
I say, I me get this to Staff. I come like, I me get the what's this?
From who?
Staff, I wear the man drop song and this me, I wear the Staff. And this me nice song doing my this drum. I me get the what's this? I because me that talk about the situation, the man don't know what me I say. He hear from one person, from the next person what hear, and then go make song. Right? And it supposedly leak.
You see what me talk about? And
so I wonder if you get up because them call me and apologize still.
no, me not get no call. Remember say me all this man for find me all this man for find on the phone, and me the easiest man for find on the phone. And to this second, nobody has ever mentioned in the band that they got a call. There was a reaching out.
Nobody even join me.
It's a youth from Mandeville, you know. So all
Yeah.
of my friends them when I grow with, because he's a Mandeville man. Man, Master Staff, you want to bring him on your foot?
Judge.
I'm violate. I say, no, man, the youths them live, man. We not kill youths, we build youths. Yes.
Yeah, you know how much time me have to do that?
No,
You know how much time people fall to me with them there say that.
Bro, I'm still away there now.
Yeah, I saw me see it.
But as I get older,
Like just low him, man.
it's not even low them. The first question they always ask, what you trying to achieve? And there comes a point where, like, really? What we trying to achieve? It don't make no sense. And my granny always say, "Ram meat seek fire." You know you violate. You're supposed to stretch the olive branch first. Yeah. And if I walk up tomorrow upon the road, and if the opportunity presents itself, the opportunity will be there to have a proper conversation. Nobody blood not hot again, so to speak, especially for our side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bro, music with you know, love and life and prosperity with you. We know, there are some there, but all of what we try to achieve, we do it under respect. And that's it.
Right,
That's it.
So speaking of them little interaction, it seems like our next one go on with Jama or Sumfest.
No.
What go on this? What go on? Because them must say like them uno walk out Panama Sumfest. What happened?
No. I didn't do Sumfest. I wasn't even there.
Okay.
But Jamal, we weren't supposed to play for Jamal. Jamal rehearsed with Warrior Love.
Okay.
Don't necessarily quote me on this because this is hearsay. I never got an official feedback on what happened. But I heard that when it was his time to perform, his outfit not even reached him hotel yet.
That I don't.
No, I don't start that. Whatever. Anyway, as I said, don't quote me on this, but this is what I hear. So when it was his time to perform, he basically missed his slot. By the time he got to the venue, Warrior Love had finished and a sound check had taken place, a band change for Ruff Kutt.
Okay.
So he was caught in no man's land. So if Warrior Love was to play for him, they'd have to come back and do a band change again, just for him to do another band change for us to come back on. So you'd have to have had two different band changes just because of his lateness. And I understand Sumfest, they don't want to have no shows attached to their name, that kind of thing. So they wanted him to perform. He wants to perform, I guess it's his place. I'm hometown, etc., etc. So there are a lot of things that they had to balance.
Okay.
So he ended up performing the way he did, not because Ruff Kutt and him did have anything, but because who he was supposed to play for wasn't even there, and he had missed his slot for whatever reason.
Oh.
So, you know.
So that
and
one-
then there's a Joe and Robert and Scatter and the whole of them. They're trying to re-inject a quality and a standard. So it's not a run on and beg your rhythm anymore. It's, you notice the artists at some is getting longer set times. It's not a run on touch up. They want quality shows.
There was some run-ons though.
Yes, I know.
There
but
was
we're
Josh.
moving from it.
Oh, okay.
We're moving from it. And then you have run-ons where, yes, of course, Josh is run-on, but he wasn't billed. So he was a guest of somebody, which is something that is rehearsed as well.
Oh.
So we're kind of moving towards...
I only play with Masicka though.
No, we never played with him. We played for him.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
For him, thank you. God, semantics. Yeah, you can't just know some of them little thing and them have a problem with that the word.
Problem. Let's come with the territory.
So
yeah?
when Josh did rehearse what did say about Kartel?
I wouldn't say that. and I'll say again, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, artist dynamic is a weird dynamic. You know? A man say the simplest thing and take it a heart, you know. So we genuinely don't know how long whatever was brewing. We don't know if it's spontaneous, but that's them. And I tell you that this organization and that thing that we have that is not necessarily quote unquote presentable, it works
polished.
for us.
Yeah,
it works for us. So I mean, it's a healthy competition, and it usually spawns whatever it spawns, whether good or bad. But I don't know. Remember, I never even did that. I wasn't even on the island, bro. I was somewhere else. But everything's par for the course.
Okay.
Kartel no sacred. Josh in a sacred. Being in a sacred. Bounty in a sacred. Keep it on a sacred. Sizzlers. They're gonna go at it. It's just how it is. That's just how we live. And inside the music and outside the music.
So you personally never really think nothing of it?
No. I mean,
what I'm saying.
Oh my God. I don't know what. If you say, I forgot to answer this. Who is the king of the dancehall question?
Oh, you're going to have to.
Oh my
yeah, man.
God.
You
I
play.
I want to do that something.
You play for them. Yeah, the kings, so to speak. Yeah.
Anyway, it's part for the course, man. I mean, you can't say anything you want to say, do anything you want to do. And sometimes you don't want to respect, sometimes you don't want to disrespect, whatever it is. But come on. From before I'm born, that's something I go on. And long after I'm gone, it's a go on.
I like how we're there, so I have to bring up a post so you make. Yeah?
Who, me?
Yeah, man, you make it. You dip on your page for Instagram. Dancehall's only truly undisputedly crowned king and queen to date, King Yellowman and Queen Lady, sir. You said that to say?
Okay. So I'm going to tackle the Yellowman thing.
Alright.
Yellowman being crowned king was the first real true mention of that kind of kingship hierarchy. Yeah?
Okay.
So
It's not you saying,
no,
not
it's not
you
me.
saying that him a king
no. So
from them time till now. That's
if
not
you
what
notice
they
the
say.
names of the artists in Jamaican dancehall history, even in reggae, you have your brigadier, you have your lieutenants. So there was always been a hierarchy. We always look at it that way. The soldier hierarchy has been integral in our daily life. And especially in dancehall. So you have your brigadier, your colonel, you this, you that. The first time, and I stand corrected if it's not so, but the first time as a kid I heard about a king in dancehall was King Yellowman. And the people crowned him. And it was a unanimous crowning. I cannot remember and I cannot see any documentation of anybody saying, no, he is not the king. Fry Egg should be the king. And Fry Egg could be the king as well. See what I'm saying to you?
Sure.
There was even a competition to say, at that time, Yellowman reigned supreme. He was so unique. and he reigned supreme.
And that made me ask you, like, is it that there was less competition at that time?
It was not less competition. There was a competition, but his path and his journey wasn't a competitive one.
Okay.
So, you know, you can say Shabba, Super Cat, Shabba, Ninja, Super Cat, Bounty, Beanie, Bounty, Kartel, Mavado. It was, you weren't saying Ninja, you weren't saying Yellow Man, whoever.
Somebody else.
And even if there was a competition, so to speak, it wasn't on that national level, and it didn't have that sustained
fervor,
attention. Yes. So the people crowned him, and they crowned him for whatever reason and with whatever metric. And that's a big problem I have now, because we don't even know what the metric is.
That's true.
The only other person that was crowned like that was Lady Song.
You agree with the crowning?
It's not for me to agree or disagree. It's not for me to disagree. I have a whole different take on all of it. Let's go to Beenie Man. Beenie Man proclaimed himself the king of dancehall.
And he was actually crowned by some person.
Yeah, as was Kartel now. So they orchestrated the ceremony, so to speak. And I get that. But I think Beenie Man earned his crowning, whether he was crowned before or after.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
He crowned himself, but he is more than worthy in several aspects. And I dare say not all the aspects, because of the conversation that's happening in the space now. And we know the queen that crowned herself, and you know, we don't speak about her like that.
She got crowned, and you don't speak about her like that, because the last time you did, they got in trouble.
No, me not get no trouble. She just never like what me say.
She was like, what you say?
I do.
Man, we are talking about the bestie now. We're besties now. We're besties now.
Oh, okay. That's your bestie, not our bestie. Okay. So me I say, we didn't. No,
What problem you have with the bestie?
I don't have no problem more than you can't handle the truth. Yeah. So you see, if you know, say you pass the yard and the dog are back after you for no reason, sometimes you just walk a different way. So as me I say, the people that proclaim themselves, if they have not worked and shown you that they have crowned themselves as in Beenie Man, she's doing that now. So whether we agree that she is or she isn't, we cannot deny the fact that she is putting in the work. So whether or not we agree or not is moot point. She is doing her queenship and proving it. A lot of people, if you check kings and from the Ming dynasty come to the English dynasty, a lot of time people just end up because they're born in a royal thing, and then after you say, yeah, they did good work. So that's that.
I guess with as I said, people would look towards something or some aspects that would say, all right, this definitely makes them king or queen. But the reality of the situation is there's no perfect artist. There's no artist that has every single thing down pat. So some levels would be higher than others.
Yeah, just like you're there, UA, but I matriculate from high school to UA. You had 8 subjects, but it's not 8 ones. But you matriculate.
Sure.
And I'm just saying, it's not perfection, but it's still a system that makes you deserving. So after that now, it's been this whole thing of kings, who is king, who is not king, to the point where Rodney says, I am not the king, I am the ground god. Shabba says, I am the king of all kings, which is the emperor. And this person said this, and this person said that. And the truth of the matter is, there's a pro and a con to every statement. There's merit to what they're all saying. But here's what I'm saying about the whole king. I think they're all kings. I think they're all kings amongst kings in the kingdom. The kingdom of dancehall has many kings.
You know, that's something though.
Yeah. And guess what now? I understand where somebody's saying Kartel is the king and the king of the moment. Being a man deserves to be the king longer because he's done this and he's done that. And I understand. Don't necessarily agree, but I understand the reasoning. My question though is, why does somebody have to look bad for somebody else to look good? Why can't Kartel be the king and Beanie be the king too, and Rodney be the king too, and Capleton be the king too?
You know, sir, no, so that's
no,
all good.
I care zero. This is what I'm saying, because I'm saying at the end of the day, let's be clear on this.
Especially with the egos involved.
I care zero. I care zero. Let me ask you this: why aren't we saying that Buju is a king?
And he is.
Shabba Ranks showed the world and us that it can be done. Him not run on Kingship. Buju Banton did something that nobody else has done in the history of Jamaica. In Boss, as Mr. mentioned, locked down the whole Jamaica. I understand the kids don't know this, but that first Buju Banton frenzy, from Stamina Daddy to like Gold Spoon,
no, but
worse than COVID.
I've always said Buju can be argued to be top 5 dancehall and reggae artists.
Yes.
He could have been top 5 in a boot list.
That, and midway in that, he put on him covenant and become a Rasta and start do reggae and conquer that same way like him conquer dancehall. Nobody else has done that.
Till him start be mentioned with the likes of Bob Marley in a sense.
Yes.
With a wrongly or rightly, but his name is being mentioned.
His impact was on that level. Capleton.
Yes. Yes.
We self-explanatory. Sizzler.
King. And next person who can be argued top 5 dancehall, top 5 reggae. Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, but what strikes me though is that you don't have a Buju Banton doing that, and then a Beanie Man come doing the exact same thing. So there's not a genuine overthrow. I mean, this is one agree or don't disagree, agree or don't. I care zero. This is my opinion. If you don't like it, move on. Go ahead. Yeah. So I'm saying to you, all of them are qualified as kings. For me, in a conversation, they qualify them.
Yes, that is true.
I one man, me didn't call him name, you know. And me I say, oh God, you push it now, brother. A man say Chronic Law. I'm say Chronic Law is a hopeful, and he's going on well. Yeah. But I don't think he reached Kingship yet. I don't think Masicka reached Kingship yet.
No, I think these are identified heirs, right? That need to put in more work to be, you know.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. You can't deny Popcorn. You can't deny Alkaline. You can't deny Masicka.
True one.
You can't deny Idonia.
True one.
You can't deny West. I think there's one more.
I guess
5 of them. Where same Chronic Law. You cannot deny that they're not alpha males at the top of the game that are putting in the work now to become the Ballon d'Ors and the Golden Boot winners. Yeah. Yeah. But you can't say Kartel not deserve it or Kartel deserve it over Beanie Man. You me carry down a road now. I'm going to listen to me carefully. Kartel is not just in the line of kingship or the king as he's been quote unquote crowned.
Meaning?
He's more than that.
That's what enough people argue as well.
If you Google the term folk hero, if you Google the word folk hero, you'll understand what I'm saying.
You probably see a picture of Kartel. I really think
Kartel has done something that's phenomenal.
Without a doubt.
Kartel took on a system, whether he was right or wrong, whether he was innocent or guilty. And he won. The colonizer that had colonized us for 500 years had to write to the same court system that they set up and said, free him.
I think I should have said it last first edition that they said his redemption story is unmatched.
Okay, see there?
Unmatched.
So he is genuinely a folk hero. And if you Google the word folk hero, it's fictional. A folk hero is like Paul Bunyan. It's fictional, it's true. The only other person I see do that, you know. And it's not as a musician, was Nelson Mandela. I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, you must compare Carter to Nelson Mandela. I'm saying Nelson Mandela was a top lawyer. He got locked up. He spent nearly 30 years in prison. He challenged the system. He beat the system. And he ended up being the president of South Africa. That's
who suppressed
phenomenal. Cartel, you take on the British, you take on the justice system, you challenge it, and you won. That is greater than any musician. And we get it. You notice that Cartel is not putting out a new song and he don't need to.
He put out new song, you know.
Whatever.
But he don't need for Kaneka hit
Killer
like
put
that.
out new song and Beanie put out new. Wait, let's move from there.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, his artist career is surviving and he's a folk hero. Just like how Butcher did what he did, reggae and dancehall, he conquered that. This is Cartel's story and version of a double conquer.
I've long held the thoughts, even while he was in prison, say, he no need fear around the place no more, at least I compete for around the place no more. Him enter legend status.
He is. And so that's why personally I think trying to put him as the king is demeaning him. Is dropping the thing. I think it's dropping him because he's way bigger than that. Mere people are say dancehall. I know he knows him. Sure, we say dancehall. Dancehall's always in music. But in that 13 years that he was in prison and even before, most people couldn't even travel. Before Carter got incarcerated, he couldn't travel. He never had no visa. You know, I'm just saying, money was always there.
Yeah.
And me know that for a fact. Me see it, me live it. But what Cartel's done is phenomenal. Even more than music. So I could just give him glory, give him flowers, and me could not ignore Beanie Man.
Yeah.
Me could not ignore Killer.
Yeah.
Me could not ignore Capleton, Sizzler. Me could not ignore the singers either. You have some when I say Sanchez and one top singer boy,
without that,
Barrington Levy and one top singer boy.
Without that,
but guess what now? We want to put one person at the top at the expense of all the other five. Let's stop doing that, no? And I get it's your preference. We get it. And we get it that you have a phone in your hand and you want your opinion to be heard. But I could say, big up them at that. It's really weird. You're trying to rape guys and trying to come on, like really, like when you say stuff like that, you sound dunce.
Oh God, the stands.
Yeah, he's like, I get it. I understand what you're saying, and you know it's so funny. My son, you can't tell him nothing about Pele. Messi is his god, you know. And him friend Gotti is Ronaldo. So what you say? Maradona never exists. As well, the our deal is you have so much phenomenal players that if they never were there, it would have made it so much. The possibility of them not working would even work. Ronaldinho, like really, like Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, to Luciana, two. Barry's two. Sanchez two. Romain two. It's a continuum. Everybody affect everybody. So I could start to put the industry and the genre and the culture and Jamaica first, rather than only selfish opinions. And I'm not saying don't have your selfish opinions, but we could start look on the bigger picture now. Big up Moses, big up Cartel, big up my father.
Yes.
Big up Killer, Sizzler, Capleton. Who else? So many of them.
Yeah. I have a broader conversation about the legends then, but I would talk about, at least me mention Levers earlier. One of the Levers them what them say, well, at least the people them who would say Beanie Man is still the king. One of the Levers them that them say him over Cartel is the performance aspect.
And that's undeniable. He's hands down.
Which, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Me say him probably one of the best performance in music.
Yes.
In all of music.
And Killer have the best voice. in a music.
Killer voice is unique. Yeah, we talk about killer.
Yes, how me just say. Nobody's pushing up the same levels. It's a whole series of levels, and this person push up them two, and nobody's pushing them up yet.
Yeah.
And you have a next two, somebody push up this two, and so it's not like you push up all 20 levels and a man say, yo, and then somebody can push up the same 20 levels.
Some person level with a certain thing I'll be 80 versus the next person 70, but with the next level, that person they have a 90, one person have a 60, like at them.
And some have 0 pound for them level.
True.
Okay.
But what we want to talk about bands versus tracks. Right? So that are the big canvas, I guess probably what Kartel's detractors would say. Him perform with tracks. What are your thoughts on perform with bands versus tracks? Does that make or break what an artist is?
Kartel could never manage a band even before. I'm not asking.
Why?
But a lot of reasons. I mean, like being able to perform in a band is a talent within itself. You know?
True.
Remember the first part of Kartel career. Kartel never even know a key. From being him an 8-year-old.
I think that is something develop over time.
That is something.
When he start tap into the melodic side,
when he did, you know, smell like camphor baller. So that's the first song. And when him go 3 o'clock in the morning. Those are the first 2 songs where Kartel was on key.
You know who bring that out there?
My father. So it's a growth process. The best band performances I've seen Kartel do are when him and Beenie Man up on the stage together. When Beenie Man is trying to claim Gaza. When you say Gaza, me say. When you say Gaza, me say yes. And Killer say, what you man are over? So you know have shocking vibes. Where you go for God? Bro, that's just bro. Hey, dance nice.
No. You just have Beanie carry him to the good performance at time.
And guess what used to happen? Kartel had too many songs. Kartel brain just don't process that. He has too many songs. So Kartel can't groom up. It goes a different way. Yeah. So Kartel can't groom up 20 girl song one time, you know. One don't lead to the other. But Beenie Man will say, give me the wickedest slam. And him will say fever. And Kartel and Beenie will do another girl song, and then it spawned. So it's a relay. They used to put the best performances were a relay, where it's like a bomb rush. Kartel on a band or not on a band, I think he's claiming it and owning it.
Yeah, I think so.
Remember I'm sick, you know.
Yeah.
And part of the development of dancehall and being a performer on band is rigorous training. A band thing, I don't want jokes up, it's not a normal thing, you know. So being able to work a band, and you see it for yourself, the artist that came out 2 years ago and started working a band, and you see him now, he's leaps and bounds, especially if you go amongst the right bands.
I think Masicka can
Masicka has improved so much, and
very much.
Me and Masicka, me and Mr. Ferran were all a while. Come I said, when you come a rehearsal, man. Yeah, man.
You fought one time?
He fought on the day when he fought. Bad man, that one. Yo, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, you can definitely see him being a work on the craft.
And he said it, he's been saying it. I need to take my thing more seriously. I need to do more band shows. I need to book some time outside of performances to just hone my stuff and make my songs. So it's a process, and guess what now? Some people see the importance of it early, some people see the importance of it late. But being able to perform on a band is integral. And it's one of that levers, as you put it, that Kartel can't push too far up. If at all. I
feel like, because I remember with Freedom Street, where I was like, I practiced with bands, you know, but I feel like after a while.
It wasn't practicing with a band. The instruments were in the background.
It didn't want to seem like him.
Right.
But we feel like after a while, it's like to myself, probably can't keep up. As like, maybe it would be best to do. I'm sorry, some never asked him about it when we talked to him. But
at the end of the day, Kartel made a comment saying that dancehall started with you flipping over the record. But that record that you flipped over was played by musicians. So it's a circular motion. So it's the musicians going in studio playing the record, and the record you flip it over, you start to toast and then lead right back to bands. So bands are extremely important. Tracks are extremely important too, because it's not, when you go down to the business aspect of thing, it's not every promoter, not every show can afford or looks good with a band. Yeah, so it's a whole lot of dynamics and moving parts that you have to think. I would tell him that at some point he should look toward working with bands.
Why?
Because it's another level, as you said, that he can push up.
But I think him see that like working without bands work for him.
Yes,
The
but
type
then
of artists and songs that he has.
But look at it this way. I am the super sub that comes on in the last 20 minutes of the game and always score the game winner. So because of that, I don't want to play a full 90 minutes. What about your own personal development? What about your own legacy that you're leaving? Remember, you put so much effort into writing your songs. You put so much effort into fighting your case. You put so much effort into your social media and all of these things. It wouldn't hurt to look at that other aspect as well.
It definitely wouldn't hurt for real.
Look at Elephant Man. Elephant Man at the height of his career, was 40 pounds heavier than he is now. And whether it was COVID that triggered it or not, he saw the need to lose weight and to this and to that. And that's an aspect. Life is a whole lot of things that you need to work in tandem with each other. He saw the need to lose weight and get fitter. So I let me tell you this. I have no problems with none of them doing. Outside of the fact that what them doing can interface with the international industry, where all of them claim say that they want to do, and that's where the money is. That's all it is.
As you say so, we have a conversation with you about the evolution of superstars in the genre. It seems like the superstars in our genre right now are the elder statesmen them. Man them in them 50s, late 40s. If you look into the other genres them, it seems like them churn out more younger stars that carry the genre more than our genre. Do you feel like it's a stalling in a sense? Even though them say dancehall can't stall. But do you feel like it's a stalling in a sense where the elder statesmen them have to hold up the thing versus the young youth them, where it seem like it'll take some time for them to really get things going internationally?
What I'm gonna say now is extremely important. We have two industries running at the same time. You have the international entertainment industry with Drake, Beyonce, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Berries, those same older statesmen, and they can interface. That's one industry. That's the real entertainment industry that we spent the last 20, 25 years asking these young children to take seriously. What they've done is they've used the tool of this industry that I just spoke about, which is social media, and made it their entire industry.
Hey, you were mentioning it as a while ago, tool. It should be used as a tool.
It's
but
a
them
tool.
They think. Some of them.
Social media is a tool that when you master your song getting played, it translates to radio. What's the song? What's your name? Molly?
Yeah.
Molly's getting like 70 spins a week now on radio, but it started on TikTok.
Spark.
Yes. So I'm saying to you, we've turned that whole tool into our entire
Thing.
into our entire industry. It's not gonna work.
As like people, gosh, you don't want to say the email them and the messages I get about, it's a trend on TikTok and all that.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, why is
I
this
didn't want
the
to
only
talk
thing
about
you said?
I didn't want to talk about that no more, because I've done the calculations. I showed them that 1 million streams is this amount and this and
Yeah, man.
The kids are like, yeah, but the gamers on online 6 to 10 hours a day. And they can be online every day. You can't put out a music video every day. And the music video is 3 minutes. They are on whatever platform they are, 6 to 10 hours a day. The checks must look different.
Yeah.
Your checks must look different. Your content is way different. And the niche market that you're going for is way, way, way bigger. So I can't really speak to this social media industry where them all having them, because it don't make no sense to me. I don't know what happens on the other side of the equal sign. 2 plus 2 equal. Me don't know if that 2 plus 2 there equal 4. Cause when me ask you how this side work for that, you can't tell me. Me know it work over the real music industry, and me don't know it work over this. And here you know it no work. Are the same old culprits. What his name again? Oh my God, can't remember him. So tell him name.
No, that try find it.
When must say Shabba is 59, Shaggy is 56.
Oh yeah. That TikToker there.
Yeah, and must say them for turn executive. I know that they want to do.
They want for turn executive producer. Yeah.
So yeah, tell people they want to do. A big man, they can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
The problem is they are still marketable at their old age, and the people that are paying to go see them are not your little friends in Jamaica, not your little friends in the diaspora in New York. These are the people that are touring worldwide.
So with that being said, do you think it's a lack of evolution of the genre?
No,
these are still the stalwarts.
Let me tell you this. You can't play corner league and not align yourself with a high school. You can't in a sports day and not align yourself with a system. Forget your top pen relays, forget your for run for Jamaica. So you play football every day. But what is the system? Where's your streamline to bring you to where it counts? Up your corner league and go on pan something, you know. Big up Jerry and Bella. Hey, I love Jerry and Bella, I see. Jerry, I'm a dog. Jerry, I'm a boss. But that cannot lead you over into the industry where it counts. And that's why I have such a big problem with things like the Grammys. That's why I have such a big problem with even getting shows in the Barclays Center. These shows that we see happening and with all these young people are saying, bro, they were trial runs, you know. Them don't want to stand in place because we're not showing them that we can function. We're not a cash cow for them, you know. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So, unless we have your Masickas, your Popcorn, your Alkaline. Big up to Alkaline.
Bigger.
Alkaline, you're doing something that I don't see anybody doing.
That about it.
Alkaline, hardly the interviews.
I think he should stick to that.
I think he's brilliant for doing that because there's always an anticipation, especially with the quality songs that he's put out. I cannot ever think of an Alkaline song that's not a brilliant song, whether I like it or not. Me not talk about you have some song where you don't like, you know, brother.
Yeah.
But the body, you know. It work. Him quality and him standard hasn't dropped, and he was
you know,
icing
that's
on
contrary to a whole heap of people would say.
I don't care
say you him fall off and song them why I do not know it
because he in a one different place. Me I talk about me I look on the functionality of the music, and me I say to you say the proof is in the shows that him do. I know them ram.
Well, definitely has created a cult following.
Which is what dancehall is. Kill have a cult following.
Yeah. Kartel have a cult following.
Cape Town have a cult following.
Yeah.
They all cult followings. But he can mobilize his in a heartbeat. New rules? A new rules in him?
Yeah.
Show, yeah.
No, even the interview where I'm doing, where the majority of people say fuckery, it almost worked to mobilize and energize the fan base and say, no.
He knows what he's handpicking what
well,
he's
artists
doing.
are artists and me not business want to say me I go to show and me I support him.
How many other acts are doing this? How many other acts are putting on them show? Him I do what? 2, 3, 4, 5 show a year? where him put on,
where
and a clean up.
he has expanded internationally.
Yes.
I forget big up for that. Without that.
I'm saying, me good as no good, you know. Me good as see how you pass me. But bro, hats off to what you're doing. Yeah, that what you're doing is phenomenal.
Yes.
He is interfacing in the industry where it works. So we're looking from him, Popcorn, Masicka, Donia, all of these people, want them to start to come over into the real music industry. Come in and know that when you're working in a social media music industry, I don't know it work. And I'm saying I don't know it work because I don't see the money at the end of the day. The money that you're saying you make is a lie. It is a lie. It's a flat out lie. Them not make no money. And all you see in my flash, we know where the money comes from.
We know.
Don't make me talk it to the guy, you know me now. Okay.
Me talk it all the time
right.
and say, yo, they're cappers, they're liars, and they're scammers.
And
Yeah.
they're at the laundromat.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Good. You see the
laundromat.
You see the Berries them and Bojo Intimate.
Different class.
Nothing, no more show for the year.
Different class.
Sean and Shaggy, they all over the
Me
world.
eat the concert there
perform.
because of how much people it bring.
All right.
Like the amount of traffic, man, for go the concert.
right.
Yeah, we eat the concert.
You know, say you best of the best way to rum till it spoil.
Yeah.
That's the real music industry. Where they may watch an interview with the brother from Europe.
No, that.
Where I say Burris not really so powerful like
Oh, yeah, with the promoter.
He told
also.
no lies. He told he didn't even tell a one half a white lie. He's 100% correct. He's 100% correct.
Really?
But guess what now? Feel away. It's like we say, yeah, your picking head big, you know. My picking head big. Well, so I go for it. All of these reggae festivals fed off us. And we were the main acts for these festivals. But these festivals got so big that they survive now without us. And now they're flourishing without us. I don't see none of these young acts that are in the social music industry that are being booked for any of these at all. And that is where our bread basket is now. And we can go to the US now. All we are cost Trump and Trump this show. And Trump make enough of our artists get back visa.
Big up Uncle Daddy.
Donald Duck, big up yourself. No, you can't. Mr. Donald Trump, I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Trump.
Yeah, big up Uncle Daddy.
No, we could talk about that something else, seriously. Under his quote unquote God, we start to see back a resurgence and a re-entry into this space that was our bread basket and now has the potential to be our bread basket again. Rife in a time when he must send home quote unquote everybody.
True.
Make we think about that no? Rather than just follow it and just write what we feel like at the time. I could just spend an extra minute and think about what we're saying. So America is now kind of open back to us for us to kind of capitalize on it. Why I'm worried now is before the door did shut, you had a host of artists and a flourishing diaspora that made it profitable to put on shows and to infiltrate the marketplace. Now, the diaspora changed now with the fifth and sixth generation Jamaican now, you know. 1940, Windrush come up from England and in US now. With that 2025, I got 2030 now, you know. The sixth generation are picking the band, you know. Them not care about Aki and Saltfish.
Nope. Me barely care about it.
They don't care about Duns River.
Yeah.
Them no one go a grandma not
A grandgala. Yeah.
they don't want to go grandma or something over New St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if the internet will go work. But we be real about it, you know.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like.
So, I say all of that for say, we're not putting enough solid acts over to where the quote-unquote veterans are to continue to make that real money.
I think lacking. Is it unprofessionalism? Is it
Every single thing. I always tell you, we have the parts, but all the parts for the car.
Without a doubt, like the talent is there.
I didn't even say the talent is there. I don't think talent is there. I think we have ordinary talent.
You think so?
Yeah, we have ordinary talent.
Do you think talent is...
Tell me one person. All right, let me ask you.
Do you think talent is inbred or something that has to be developed over time?
Let me see if you come up with the same name. Who's the latest new talent, boy? Where it make everybody say, yo.
Mr. Bowes.
Who's that?
Valiant.
No.
Okay.
I would say Chronicler.
Yes.
I would say Chronicler. You would say Valiant.
I wouldn't say Valiant. I'm not saying that.
All right.
I was saying that.
That's what I asked you. Who you personally feel.
But
I feel
that is the correct answer in regards to
that
an
mega
individual
fucking talented person
that has created a groundswell of underground support, whereas like, you can't tell people about Chronicler because Chronicler is that nigga. Whether he really is or not, but Chronicler that nigga to them.
Whether you like him or not, whether you rate him or not, he's supposed to be in the conversation.
Yes. Chronicler have a sort of cartel thing about him. Not quite, but a sort of cartel thing about him.
Him are the new baller. Him are the
Lamel,
yeah. Him are the brother there.
True.
And it's sad that I can't find another name. Because you can't say Masicka. Masicka has been there. Masicka is at another. Masicka in a sixth farm then. In their first farm.
Think so?
No, in terms of like him graduate from you then.
Okay.
And something just enter you. Just enter you. He's ahead of him. I don't is ahead of Masicka. You see what I say? So
no people that disagree with that, but
with what? In terms of
I don't is ahead of Masicka.
Of course. He was before him.
True.
Fort Jenna was there before genocide, and there was a difference between them.
But I tell you I think that is overlooked with Idona is his lineage. Him tree that he has created. Remember I say one thing that we give Killer credit for is the tree that him create. All heap of people are fall from the tree and his lineage. So with Idona lineage, when you really pre-it, there's governor. Right? You can say there's a intense. You can say there's a something there. High water. You can say there's a...
You can say, what is that? Oh God, I saw this. I know you're talking. So, I understand what you're saying.
In terms of a movement that, that has created stars.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we're not. I think the talent is ordinary.
Think so?
I think the talent is ordinary.
Why I think so? Is it because a lack of development, a lack of...
It's a lack of everything. We're still waiting on the organic. We've lost focus on the system that worked. We don't have a producer game anymore.
Jaja.
Where you can sit down and hone the talent. Everybody. Music is a community event. Watch me now. My drummer live at Sunday Park. Bass player live at Jackson. Guitarist live at Spanish Town. Next keyboard player live at Mandeville. Me live at Queensborough. Chronicler live at St. Thomas. And we are come at one rehearsal. Just think about the routes to the one rehearsal space and the amount of different things everybody heard that will affect how they perform and play and regurgitate the culture. When you're in your bedroom every day, I listen to the same thing with no additional perspective. I'm making the same kind of rhythm every day. You're not even making a rhythm. I'm not buying rhythm but all I reject pseudo hip hop rhythm.
We don't.
You're not honing the culture. Remember, in all the music we sell culture. There's nothing cultural about your music now.
Yeah.
So when you're alone there, you make everything and you say me make this and me do this, I'm a voice this and me that. It does not work. But guess what now? I guess what's over there working in the social media industry works for y'all.
Works for them.
I'm not fighting. I live in business over there, man. I'm not. You know, we usually say, yo, we not fight against that. Me I fight against you now. Gonna get too much time. Forget the thing right. And obviously they don't care. Some me not like it. But guess what now? That is what I'm doing. Me not no problem with it. May God go with you. Me I go foreign. Yeah. Over here, so
it hard to tell some of them man they will never have nothing. Well, when they want to start do something and it work for them even a little bit.
You're so
see
right.
them not reach.
You're so right.
It's hard.
When your driver asks you at the body scared, because you've never driven in a Range Rover or a Bugatti or a Maserati.
I never used to get girl before.
Yes.
And start get girl based off of what them do now.
Yes.
Them within the realms of the four walls where them live within. And
I agree.
I agree. Pre-outside.
But then guess what now? At some point, the same artist whenever used to get the girl them, start get the girl them. After a while, at them one day I said them now move unless a first class. Them uncle buy weed down a Kiki. Them uncle stay in a 5-star hotel. So they can't trick me, you know. Them want win Grammy. Them a go in at the Balenciaga store. Them have spend $5,000 on a shoes and $12,000 on a glasses. And you use back in before you bus, you know. You eat 2 times for the week, and the 2 times you eat a porridge you eat, you know. No, lobster tail upon lobster tail. Hennessy upon. So we know what it is. So at what point are you going to say, okay, I did this and it got me here. Let me see who around me here is doing what they're doing to get here. Because mega rubbish this notion that says the older ones don't help the younger ones. It's rubbish.
A big conversation.
It's not a big conversation. I'm gonna say it categorically, and that's why when Foota I put out, we call him and they would laugh.
You call him?
I call him. And me and him talk for a good half an hour.
Like Foota there say, you know, boss, the next generation of Ruff Kutt.
They're not turning up the class. They're not turning up. Me for left for me I do at the top of my game. If we go look for you every day. Well, you know easy. My granny said raw meat, seek fire.
And that's a big thing in regards to like even mentorship, you know, like there's a gap.
You need to want to be mentored.
There's a gap. Yes, exactly.
So
enough of you them don't want to be. So enough of them bar about it, but are you actually reaching out to the man them out there who do it and accomplish certain things that you want to accomplish? That's what I would ask them when I'm father. So you actually reach out to them?
Let me tell you something.
I just free them as this big, you know, you're shy. Oh, you know, and it's like you actually reach out and try to have a conversation with them.
Let me tell you this. I mean, and this is gonna take a little time, so bear with me. Ruff Kutt farming in 1989, October 1989.
My God, you know old.
Okay, we're not old, we're ancient.
See that?
When we came into the game, the 2 top dancehall bands were Sagittarius and Rhythm Kings. Anybody who know Nigel Staff will tell you would never see Paul Hamilton without Nigel Staff. Paul up on a bike, Nigel up on a back like a fudge box.
Judge, that's how much the apprenticeship thing turn up.
I valued it. Dr. Paul was the person that said to me, I want you to go and tour with Junior Reid. You can't have Derek Barnett playing away me not dead, eh? My daddy man them foot. I wanted the knowledge. I wanted to be in the thick of things. December 1989, bro. Listen carefully. On Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I slept in Taylor Hall's Block A bathroom. I opted not to go home to my 9-bedroom house my father have, because Sting could not miss me. You know what I'm saying?
A different level of dedication.
And I came from Mandeville as a music prodigy. When me walk in and play keyboard and piano, magic happen. Big up Lenky.
Yeah.
When me come at town and say Lenky, when Lenky I play magic happen. When me him again. Oh my God. If you don't remember his name,
you try remember the name.
Good, you know.
Try remember
Dennis Rustan.
Yes.
Big up my brother. When them man they play through the fire, watch out.
Goosebumps.
When the man they play through the fire, man, you cry the living I want. I feel like a project is round, and we did not want to not be in the space. So watch me now. There were a couple of things. My God, mash up your little thing. So you have musicianship, mastering the instrument. We master the instrument, and you can go to school of music and master the instrument. Then you have mastering the instrument culturally. This is where all of us fall down.
Culturally.
Culturally.
We're doing a difference, sir.
So watch me now. You have music that you play, which is an art form, mastering the instrument. Then you have music that you live, which is a lifestyle.
It's like knowing the culture, knowing the rhythms. That
you can't play R&B and hip hop, you know. You don't live in New York. You can't play blues. You don't live in Louisiana and them places. It's something that you live. These kids don't rate our music culturally. They end up playing it because life happens and they have 3 baby mother and 4 picnic.
You go back to what I said. The last time I did, I said, look at them, they don't love you, you know.
They don't love
They
it.
don't love it.
So watch me now. This is the biggest fall down. So you're an ace musician. You can play. Function. This is how you function. This is how you end up on Sting. This is how you end up on Jazz and Blues. This is how you end up wherever you are. Notice every musician will fly out, you know, and start live somewhere else. You know, if him not keep thick connections with Jamaica, him lose this and the cultural musicianship, you know. And then there's the third one, entrepreneurship, the business. This is what makes a complete musician. This is what makes Dean Fraser. This is what makes Nigel Staff. Most of our musicians are this. Very few of them are this. And he said, this is what makes you come into my classroom. And this is what makes me see you. I don't care if you can play Flight of the Bumblebee. A dead few hungry music that in our space.
In the space.
In our space.
It shows they have a talent though.
Yeah, but we don't care.
But if you don't have the love, even have that ingrained thing then I say, yo, I want to know the culture inside and out. You right?
I just come off a tour with Wiz Khalifa and the baby and Sean Paul. And every night, see we hear a look on theme bands. Oh my God, the man them play, watch out again.
Yeah.
The man them play hip hop. Perfect. And when we are come off a stage, the man must say, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna play dancehall. Perfect. And then after that, so you have a few who will do like that, which we start to look at. Big up a man like Brinton Harton and a man like Wade Johnson. We come amongst we and start to learn how to function after you done master this. And that's why there's some of the most sought after young musicians now. Because a man like Javon, we play guitar. Javon Jones, a man like Daval Fletcher, a man like Kemar Likin Spunky. What would your drummer name? Kenny.
I'm a drummer that man.
Yeah, man, you have a set of musicians, a handful that rise from musicianship to cultural functionality. And then the thing that's gonna take you over the top now is your business acumen. Nobody over here gonna care about business and go on every stage and play when they don't have to collect money. All of them vibes broke because nobody knows have to collect money for him.
Jaja.
And the few that are here are saying, I want to learn this. I want to learn this.
You said that's something that I said, like, I play a drum. When me learn to play a drum, I watch my brother who know to play a drum before me. Like, I watch him, like, So people would have followed up to me and say, I don't know if I play drum, teach me. I try to teach them, but the most important thing I tell them, say, yo, just watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me. He said, I play drum, just watch me. That are the most important thing I can tell you. So you actually learn, because some me learn. Just by watching somebody else what me feel like, so do it at a good level.
Good level, yeah.
That's how I learn.
Yeah, man.
So that's how you learn.
Exactly.
I saw me see the greats them learn from what me hear. Say them just watch.
We learn this, and then we start to want to
of
play
course.
Jamaican way, and then we business. You see this now, and this is the problem, boy. Business acumen, and this is where you get your value from, and this is why Ruff Kutt is so powerful.
Is there any other bands out there? Because I will say we mentioned conversation start from a Foota. Say, is there any other bands out there where they say that band here do the thing like that band here can possibly?
I don't know, but I know that you're not master this yet, and you're probably in this group.
Okay.
Which you're definitely not here. Let me tell you this. Ruff Kutt even call people for showing them. And that's what they think, you know. There's a thing where I say, start time when I give some other musician a chance and a chance. You know, the promoters that are spending their money that want an ROI.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, that's return on investment. So me I spend 200,000 US, I'm want to see back 50,000 on it at least. You're not going to gamble with that band. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to gain a little insight on how Ruff Kutt works. 10 artists up on a show, and the 10 artists have 10 bands. 10 musicians. 5 musicians in each of them band.
Okay.
So you have 10 artists, 10 band, 5 musicians. That's 50 people, you know. So you want a promoter to buy 50 airline tickets, 50 hotel rooms, 50 seats in ground transportation. When you have video over here, so this is the business style, right?
Yeah.
When you have a Ruff Kutt that can play everybody for everybody, understand that more levels are up, more levels are levers are up.
The levels.
Yeah. And you pay Ruff Kutt a minta money, which is way less than 50 musicians, 50 hotel room, 50 airline tickets, 50 this, that. So Ruff Kutt wins. And I'm on a store. Artists carrying buns. And the artists them on fire and Ruff Kutt this and that. No. It makes no business sense. Start Ruff Kutt with the pan you never alone upon some face and start if I could play for free. Yeah, but when you play for free, I still have to probably put you up in a hotel. I still probably have to pay for your gas.
Most of them want to know, say, yo,
it's a business. It's a business. And I'm saying to you, on top of all of that, Naro, the man them now come on foot. And I dare any musician to say that I'm called Staff, and Staff don't answer. Are there any musician in them right mind or them wrong mind, in them sane mind and them insane mind that said Nigel's Staff with all information from them?
Because that's the next side of the coin is that how much of the information are the old guard willing to impart onto the younger generation.
Musician come up to me and say, Staff, he did say this to me one day and Ray. I genuinely remember him say, change my life. Then he come up to me one day and said, nah, it's a me. I said to him in passing, bro, stop concentrating on your left hand. Your left hand is supposed to know what it's doing. So you play the phrase and you bang.
Them little things.
This supposed to happen by default.
Automatic, yeah.
And he says, that when I heard what you said, listen to it and instead the very next day, my musicianship has shot through the roof.
Thanks, just based off of that little
and it's just in the moment, at the time, that's something you couldn't pay for learning in that classroom. Like I said, brother, don't concentrate on your left hand, you concentrate on both and concentrate on one hand. And you're good to go. And that was priceless for him. But tell a man like Gregory Palmer, respect melody. You're playing too many things and it clashes with the melody. And he came back to me and said to me, bro, the day I understood that, my life changed. And I can go on for another 4 hours just giving you real life examples of what happened. Where I don't hold back nothing. You don't want to hear it. Because you feel so the girls them that I sleep with, you're supposed to sleep with them too. Because you can play 2 more scales and 2 more modes than I am. And you can't play punani rhythm.
That's crazy.
And the promoter don't know you want to see you. Let me tell you this. And you can go watch any YouTube video. There comes a point in the stage show, them say, my brother, where it name Do or Die.
Yeah.
And you still to be able to navigate it. Big up Ricardo Orlando Davis. Jummy. You said me look on Jummy. And me I say Jummy. And you say keep it and run on. And someday Masicka out there and at 4 o'clock and police will lock off the thing and the thing get away. And
it's all that.
And then and keep it and run here. Ching, ka-ching, ching, ka-ching, ching, ka-ching, ching, ching. And me I say, Jummy. I say, you know, say, Sizzla soon coming up. I say, I lie, when they? Man says, over this, so. And man say, who you get Sizzla? Man say, all right. So we have to go, we fire money, hold of them. And you know, say, if you do that, you see that happen within 4 seconds, you know.
No, Staff.
That
I see them thing.
right.
Like, you know, so like, I'm there, and even with my musician, be like, I see certain things when I have to navigate and like, get you, and I say, yo, what am I doing now, man? Like, and if only people that appreciate want to read it, but them not really are gonna get it. Them not gonna get it. Them not gonna get it.
If I talk about it, I say, me not talk about. That's it, brother. The man come to me one day and I say, we are playing for the young artists, them too good.
That them say?
Him say, we are playing for the young artists, them too good. And so when them done all that, some festival that Ruff Kutt time come and next show them flop. Me say, but that's not my problem, that.
Right,
They set a standard for you, develop pan. We not kill artists to build them. So me just said to you, say there is a yo, and in the 40 year Ruff Kutt about, you know, and we pay with dues.
Yeah.
Some man for really bad mind me. And say we in it too long. Cause you never there say we are pay with dues too long. The onus is on you to make yourself available to be taught. The onus is on you to turn up, to understand how the business works. My mantra as a musician, I always tell the musician around me, my woman for a pretty panty and my picnic for go prep school.
Yeah.
Me say if my woman panty have no seat, I saw it buy. It buy crotchless and I watch it and tear out. I'm for uptown. I'm for have apartments. I'm for have this. I'm for have that. Yeah. Musicians are not second-class citizens. The Bible talk about, you know, singers of song and players of instruments. We are chosen. We are ordained. We are blessed.
It's almost like in a dance, I don't get treated like such as I mean I like it.
Yeah. Well, guess what now? We tell the artist that, what, you know, everyone like me, but them respect me. Regular, me tell the artist that say, you never sing a song a cappella where it hit. I mean, never play an instrumental where it hit. We need
each other.
Each other.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yes. And me not gonna stand up here and watch you disrespect your fans, because your fans are who make you. It's an ecosystem, you know.
Yes.
It's an ecosystem. And we need to respect the krill just like we respect the killer whale.
Did so.
Yeah. So, are there anybody in any comment and in any interview to say that Ruff Kutt don't embrace youth and talent? That is how Ruff Kutt was formed and made and became who they are. Sagittarius and Reading Kings embrace us and taught us. And guess what now? We turn up every day. Make we go songwriting and production. Every day with their own Dave Kelly. Yeah. As a top musician. And Dave Kelly called me, you know. Robert Livingston, Jeremy Harding,
Legends.
the whole of them man there, Steely Cleavy. Me in a session and Steely walk in, I mean, I know say in there, and maybe like 45 minutes, can just do the wings off, you know. I'm gonna say, him say, youth, your body no youth. Let's go and do what I do. Can him talk weird, you know. And me I say, yeah. And when him gone, specialist Clifton Dillon say, me never see that at me yet, you know. Stealing again about the ratings, you know, youth. For Steely, watch you so long. And I say, you have it. Don't take it light. They have turned their back on the legacy of our culture and our music and the genres. And now they complain because they wanted the cheat codes. They make an industry on social media when I have nowhere to go. And just automatically things it could come over here. So
Give them the quick buzz and a quick
you graduate from school of music and you can't play reggae and dancehall. And you don't know how to rub two kind together. It's not going to work. And then you feel you have a diploma and you feel that you have a degree. You're more worthy and entitled than me. Welcome to the real world, where Usain Bolt never studied a day in his life, but he has a doctorate.
Yep.
Where Jimmy Cliff never went to any institution and he's a doctorate.
This very place that we shoot at is dedicated.
Yes. They are gurus. They are gods.
Legacy.
Me and Dana Hope used to go at it, you know. She'll say, this is what me. I said, no, that happened. She said, I'm very clear. Big up Dana Hope, you're my boss. And I say, I'm very clear on this, Mr. Dana. And I said, go. Till I mean, keep on me and the student. I say, you know what your degree? I say, which degree? If you stop telling people, and I say, go.
Yeah.
And me and Dana are best a friend now because I'm saying, I lived it. It's not second-hand information.
Live the experience.
I saw it. When I was on tour, you know, bro, a 2 police guard, me and a 2 police guard, jump me, because we are 17. And the clubs that we are playing in are 21 and over. And we'd be in the limousine, playing video games, as 17-year-olds. And then it's time to
Nintendo,
perform.
Even Nintendo 64, the original Nintendo.
Then fucking foolish, he said. Yeah. And when it's time for perform, we got escorted in to the club, play all the girl them wandering. And we said, sir, remember time? I said, nope, let's go out. I have to go back in. When we turn 21, you know, brother. Celebration, you know. So long we are playing music, brother. So don't feel like it's a joke thing. So who wants to come? I will teach you.
We're out of time right now, but all the conversation with Foota end on the phone. Like, him understand the person?
He understands because I'm saying to him, you can set up a whole school. It makes no sense if nobody turning up to class. And I'm saying to you, find me one student. Just one student. And I will make that student into the next Nigel. Find me one drummer and I will make that drummer into Ricky. And Ricky will make that drummer into the next Ricky. And Ricky will make that person into the next Nigel Staff. There's nobody. So
is there an artist out there where you look upon and say, like, that youth here gets it in regards to performance bands? Nobody.
Nope.
So far.
Nope.
Young
because they're still operating in the social media industry. It's very important. I want to leave her with this.
Yeah.
The industry that have the whole of them over there is nice and dandy, but it has nothing to do with this, which is the real industry, and this cannot interface with that at all. Brother, you must realize, you know, Molly did a song that have nothing to do with us, you know. It's a dancehall record that when they service it to DJ, it's a Afrobeats dancehall record, or an Afrobeats record. They didn't even want to claim it as dancehall because we're not even functioning in this space. And it's the biggest song for the summer. Nobody can tell me nothing different.
You're right.
It is the biggest song that represents us for the summer.
Yeah.
We just come off a tour with Wizards, me tell you, and every time we play, we're in some weird place, Wisconsin, Illinois, some weird place, brother. And when that drop in,
some place where have the car capacity high.
Yes. Music powerful. Me stand up, I watch Wiz Khalifa and Sean attack, and Wiz tell Sean say, bro, as a kid, I was telling my friends, yo, this nigga Sean Paul is singing about weed on the radio. What the fuck? And when me I see the man them interact, man them have them chalice and them chill on pipe, and you have a fight, but forget it back for Wiz. Him love our culture. Our culture is gold.
Now the people them over so I know say yo, the top tier man them are not for rap.
You know that?
The verse is sure that.
Yeah. So me just I tell you, me don't know what them I do, me not rate it, and as me always say, success change the conversation. No. Nah going not successful. Yo, change here, and someday on all the song survive long before them come on it. And I could talk the truth to God love. The truth of God love. Skinny bag, bad man she love.
Yeah.
Bad man, the baddest thing. And that are the real injection of Jamaica. We don't need nothing more. Cause the rhythm is Jamaican, even though they say it's not.
Yeah.
What she's talking about. Rewind, shake it to the max. Those are dancehall Jamaican inflections.
Without a doubt. Can't go around it.
Just I say.
Yeah, go around it.
Anyway.
Sir Staff, give thanks for passing through.
I say a word, my brother.
Love the conversation.
I say a word. And big up Kartel and Beanie.
Of course.
And all of them. We're all kings within the kingdom of dancehall. Kings among kings.
Like, even I talk about it and say, yo, Beanie, don't make these people on the internet make you feel lesser than. Like, you shouldn't. They shouldn't make you feel lesser than, because you're king. You're king. Whether people want to say otherwise, it's like, yo, you've established yourself. You have decades of work.
That's so strange to me, because Bean Man was always a leader. So why is he being led by these comments?
And I feel like somewhat he is, and he shouldn't be.
The ethos of Beanie Man is he's not a coward, and he's not easily led. So it's strange to me that you'd even want to think like that.
Yeah.
You know? So I go all stop looking on it as my favorite artist is a king. And my favorite artist make we know some money out there. And you never know some money out there. The people who know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we're good, man. It's a joy.
Staff, give thanks.
Give thanks, my brother.
The more health, you know.
Yeah, more health.
Yeah, I mean, which is right. And water in a cup.
Water, yeah. As usual, water in a cup. Which is
right, yeah.
Cause someone have goat boy, you know.
Stop loud up.
Shots fired.
Big up Straight Vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Staff. Go and do the damn thing, you know what I mean? You're one of the representatives flag bearers for dancehall out there that is unsung. Yeah, man. Anytime I can sing your praises and thing, make sure so do it, man. Because we know say Ruff Kutt. Anytime I see anytime I see drum upon the road, say, yo, big up one another.
Yeah, man.
I mean, because unsung enough people don't really know one of the figures.
Davis, Ricardo Davis, Brenton Horton, Paul Creed.
Big up.
Yeah. Ruff Kutt for life, forever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up on yourself.
Big up yourself. What the people them can follow upon the socials, tell them.
You know, me on the social. Me not time. Me not real music industry, no brother. Me not
you sit up now, you chat people with your socials.
No, me Harry go at it. You know.
Yo, Harry go at it.
Hey, Harry, Hey, Harry, me I'll boss out to say,
Harry, tell me the messages that you said, Harry.
Harry, make you can bash man, so. Jesus Christ. Eh? Me say, Harry, take it down, Harry.
I don't give a fuck this year. I don't care.
Why you stay so?
I don't care.
All right, let me see, me can remember. I think, I swear to God, me just go call him something, I go peep, you know. I think at Staff, Nigel.
Well,
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know the social media in real life.
In real life.
I mean, the most you get me upon is on WhatsApp and I put up
Staff Nigel. I saw by Instagram.
Yeah.
Staff Nigel.
Me not on Snapchat at all. Me go over, your name X?
Yeah.
Over X go peep. TikTok. Me don't know where me is over TikTok. I mean, and people go peep. Me not post things like that, sir.
Is there a Ruff Kutt account?
No, because
we have them different accounts. Okay.
Ruff Kutt, Jummy, whatever. Yeah, but
Jummy, Ruff Kutt, big up.
Yeah, them something.
For life.
Yeah. I mean.
My birthday, what there, big up. Big up yourself, Jummy.
All right, bless up on yourself.
Big up, it's Nigel Staff, State of Dancehall, and we let people. Big up.
All right, bless up on yourself.